Alright everybody, welcome back to Junk Shop Library's Improv Bible Study. The Bible study that roasts the Bible. Roasts it like a heretic. Alright, you know what's coming. I know what's coming. This is Exodus chapter 20. The 10 Commandments. I'll be honest, y'all, I kind of had to psych myself up for this one. Just knowing it was coming was... well, let's enjoy our time together. Let's fucking do this. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor the stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested on the seventh day, wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpets, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed, and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off. And Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of earth shalt thou make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings, and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. For if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up steps. Try that one again. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. And that's Exodus 20. George Carlin whittled it down to, what did it end up being? 2. You know, be nice to each other and do better, something like that. Couldn't we have just... Whedon's Law. Don't be a dick. I've been trying to think if there's anything I have to say that hadn't already been said about these damn commandments. And I don't think I do, because the ones that are worth keeping all boil down to don't be a dick. And the ones that are not worth keeping are just about adopting monotheism in a multi-theistic culture and setting aside one day of the week in which you're not supposed to do nothing. I had not remembered at all in the slightest. I knew there was more stuff in the chapter after the actual commandments, but I'd forgotten that the altar-making instructions were in here. Verses 24 and 25. Make an altar of dirt, and if you use rocks, don't make it out of carved or chiseled rocks. Just uncut stone. Okay, look. I'm going to try not to look at how picky that is. And y'all don't either. Because that is so by far from the most picky little, no point being to it instruction that we're going to come across. Because y'all, we're only in Exodus. We've got Leviticus to look forward to. And don't make steps up to the altar. I think probably there are scholars of historical garb who could tell us, or who could figure out from that instruction, with the help of some mathematicians, how long was the average robe worn by a man back then, in terms of knee length, calf length, what have you. Because if you think about a full, what you think of as a Bible robe, like from a kid's bathrobe pageant, clear down to the ankles, you can go up steps and not have anything more than ankle visible from, I don't care from how few stairs above you. And this, of course, being a fairly localized God whose presence only sits in these particular mounds of earth or heaps of uncut stone. It's not that God is everywhere above and beneath, because then you'd have to wear a jumpsuit to approach the altar. And a strictly omnipresent God would be inside your jumpsuit too. Ooh la la. Ugh. Alright, 10 Commandments. We're done with the 10. Y'all come back and see me again soon, and we've got so many more commandments ahead of us. What is their total? Like 733, something like that? I don't know the number off the top of my head. There are people out there who do. If you are one of them, leave a note in the comments below. Alright, well. Yep, I'm done. I'm sorry. I had those drilled into me so much so young with posters and teachings and songs and every other damn thing. And I just don't, there's not really anything to say about it. Don't be a dick. Take out the whole chapter, just put in don't be a dick. Not because God says so. Not because I say so. Just because it's better. We'll see you again soon, y'all. Don't be a dick.